So there are three words we do not understand in the Bible that makes us not to walk well with God. We fail to understand consecration, sanctification, and then holiness. Consecration is cleaning yourself, and anything you do that can purge you is called consecration. The minute you consecrate yourself, you become sanctified. That means separated. You become meat for the master's use, which is called holiness. When you are meat for God's use, you cannot be holy. We call consecration holiness. No, they are never spelled the same. Consecration is the various activities that we partake in for purging ourselves. Sanctification is the result of consecration, which qualifies you for God to do something with you. When God then does something with you, you become holy. Not because you are holy, but because He is holy. We cannot be holy. There's only one person who is holy, God. When He says be holy, He's actually telling you be consecrated so that you can be sanctified, so that you can partake of my holiness. We become holy only when we partake of God's holiness, and you cannot partake of God's holiness until you are sanctified. And that sanctification means separation can never happen until you are consecrated, purified. So we tell the church, be holy, be holy, be holy. And what we're trying to tell them is consecration. We are partakers of holiness. We cannot, in the reality of the revelation, we cannot be holy. He alone is holy, holy, holy. But they verily for a few days chastened us after their own pleasure. But He for our profit, that we may be what? Partakers of His holiness. So we partake of His holiness. That's when we can even be holy. But that holiness, we do not own it. Just like you are celebrating a house and you know you are not the owner. You actually rented the house from the owner, right? So the same thing, we rent holiness. Your work that you did, I will not steal, I will not lie, is not what made you holy. That is called consecration for the purpose of sanctification, so that God can shake hands with you, you can partake of His holiness and become holy. So understand the three words. Consecration is a purification that allows you to be separated for God's use. It is when God uses you that you are holy. And when I say use you, not to preach, I mean when God makes contact with you. If any man purge himself of these things, he shall be a vessel of honor. What? Sanctified. What is purge? Consecration. What is next after consecration? Sanctified. And he will become meat for the master's use. What's that? Holiness. So if you don't understand anything, understand this. Consecration are activities we carry out to purge ourselves. Believers don't know how to purge themselves. We are told to carry out religious activities to be holy. Are you now telling me the unbeliever who is not born again, who has not committed fornication, is holy? Because if he does not lie, he did not commit fornication, so he's holy. If he does not do anything bad, then he's holy. Then that means anybody who has not done anything bad today is holy today. No. What makes God holy? Because He did not lie. He can't lie. Even if He lies, it will not be a lie. Because what becomes a lie is what is opposite of what He's saying. Come. There's a standard. Come, look at this lady. She's putting on what color? What color? How did you know she's putting on green? Because you were told that this is green. What you were told became the standard. So anything that looks like this is green. You were told. The cloth never said that it's green. You were told. That's what is called standard. So when God says this is green, everybody says it's green. Even if it's red. If God comes tomorrow and says this is red, everybody will say this is red. Whatever God says is true, so He can't lie. So when the Bible says God cannot lie, not that He decided not to lie. Are you understanding? Thy word is true. So anything He says is the truth.
Enjoy more enlightening and life-transforming teachings by Prophet Isaiah McWealth on the website www.mcwealthfreestore.com or call +44 7882 483329 or +44 7493 345 240. God bless you.